Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
King Simon, I love him. He's family, and he has one of the top shows on the Forbidden Knowledge TV network, actually.
Right.
So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't.
Yeah, this show is called, it was really based on numerovation. It's a numerology show, and it's called How to Calculate Your Destiny.
Yes.
By King Simon. He's the host of the show. The show has done so well, we're now getting ready to start working on filming season 2. All right, so King Simon, one of the top shows on Forbidden Knowledge TV, streaming TV platform.
Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are mere fragments from the periphery of the African cultural and spiritual system. And so I'm still making that statement that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are fragments from the periphery of the African spiritual and cultural system.
The legend Professor James Smalls with special guests Destiny Pendarvis and Tassili Ma'at. Get your tickets at Linktr.ee/King Simon the Numerovator. Get them now.
Eye to eye, heart to heart, each one teach one us. This is Professor Imhotep, the Island Monk, here at Warrior Kido Jiu-Jitsu, Way of the Warrior Spirit. So we're here to go over the rules and try to make that as swift as possible for you guys. So the rules essentially are very few. Number 1 is to follow us on TikTok at the Island Monk, or if you have Instagram, you can follow us at Warrior Temple Island University, or if you really love us and want to show us support, you can follow us at both. You're going to find the Kata Shodachi, and you're either going to duet us on TikTok or collab with us on Instagram and win 10 tickets for every additional video you do beyond that. So as we say with all the warriors, eye to eye, heart to heart, each one teach one, us.
It's the numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now. It's best to rise with a smile on your face, just like the sunshine all over the place. Don't be like no cat in the dark, 'cause darling, you are nearest to my heart. Come let we dance, dance, dance this reggae music, dance, dance, dance this reggae music. It's best to rise with a smile on your face, just like the sunshine all over the place. The great Sugar Booger Minot, man. I miss that brother. He was a great brother. Rest in peace to Barclay, who used to work with Brother Barclay, who used to work with Sugar Minot. I just found out that he transitioned. Man, he was a part of the youth promotions from Sugar Minot back in the day, youth man promotions back in the day. Sugar Minot was one of those dudes that introduced a lot of these cats to reggae music and gave them a recording career. You know, people like Tristan Palmer, Little John, and a lot of these great reggae artists that I know from the past. You know, he gave them, he set up a youth promotion that was helping a lot of people. Then I found out another friend of mine, of course, from Morgan Heritage. He transitioned that same day. They just had a funeral for Barclay, and then Morgan Heritage, the lead singer Peter, from Morgan Heritage transition. So man, there's so much going on, man. And friends of mine. A big up to Jabril Muhammad, who just lost his son and had a janazah for his son who transitioned. And, and we just got to keep our energies flowing because we still all know that life is but a dream. And that's all a part of the growing pains, of life. That's all a part of the growing pains. And as a matter of fact, I will be teaching on the numerovational perspective of growing pains. And you're going to find some of the angel and angle numbers connected to the words growing pains. You're going to find all of the mathematical frequencies connected to growing pains and the spiritual and physical components behind growing pains and the importance of learning how to endure the pain, live with the pain, but willing to excel beyond the pain through numerovation and various other modalities. So we're going to be teaching on that on YouTube, Instagram, and other platforms. I just put the flyer up on my Instagram and also on my Facebook. I put it on my storyline, the numerovational perspective of growing pains, because the loss of family, the loss of mother, father, sisters, brothers, all of that is a part of your growing pain. And how you handle that growth is going to be very important. How you handle those traumatic moments in your life is going to be important. Some people say, you never really can prepare for those type of things, but at least you can be alerted and be aware that that is a part of the life and the transformation of life, from one essence to another, back to another essence to another, because even coming through the womb and coming through the sperm of dad and the womb of mom, that's a spiritual transformation going through the physical transformation of those two coming together and then coming here on earth. And then, hey, we go through that transformation all the way till we transform and translate from this physical realm back into the spiritual realm. So that's why, once a man and woman, twice a child. Once a man and a woman, twice a child. So enjoy the moment. Enjoy life. Enjoy yourself. I'm in between sessions right now. That's why I'm taking a break right now. But thank you all for supporting my podcast and all the stuff. And I just found out that I got nominated. I'm in the runners off nomination for someone that provides information on these platforms. So you can go to forbiddenknowledgetv.com or forbiddenknowledge.com and please vote for your brother King Simon. If whatever I do on this platform with numerovation helps you in any way, go vote for me. And hey, I'm gonna take this reward back home, take it right back to Atlanta. Well, I'm in the Stone Mountain area, but I'm gonna take that awards right up the top of the mountain if I have to. That's just how we gonna do it. So, so that's really what's important. So it's all about staying focused and doing what we have to do to be on our highest and wisest level. But it's really important to stay level-headed at this day and time, and to understand that it's all mathematical, it's all astrological, it's all physical, it's all spiritual, it's all energy. Work on your energy, and don't let the negative of other people's energy bring you down. I don't care what's going on in the world today. What's been going on in the world today and the past has been going on for years and centuries, and all of that stuff has been going on. They just have learned to master it. And in their mastery, they're also mentally starting to master the masses. You notice everything is starting to start with those M's, that mastering of the masses through media, through music, through movies. So no matter what's going on, a lot of it is just a lot of social constructs going on, and that's creating a ripple effect in a lot of our lives. But there's always another road, there's a higher road, there's a higher power behind all of this. So I'm enjoying the moment. I'm enjoying the energy of the moment. And I'm not going to troll anybody on what they're doing because I respect what everybody's doing from their perspective. Dr. Khalid taught us years ago there's a thing called the concentric circle. He taught us this in FOI class years ago, and he spoke about it in the lecture that I did in Canada back in the day about the concentric circle, where there's a hardcore representation, then that middle dot, that middle circle, then there's an outer religious perspective, then there's a spiritual perspective, there's an esoteric perspective, there's in government is the same way with the politics and the business and all that. It's always a concentric circle. So once you respect the concentric circle and understand the inner workings and the outer workings of that concentric circle, it looks like one of the Indinkra symbols. So the concentric circle is based on the Indinkra symbol of love and endurance. That's what that circle means, love and endurance. Love yourself, love others that are connected to the self, and endure. Because we've endured over thousands and thousands of years. We've endured. And the original melanated people that are living conscientiously in the righteous mind state ain't going nowhere, because we existed 76 trillion years in the air pockets of these universe and the energy pockets of these universe. And we're here now as man and woman, and we ain't going nowhere, because energy cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be created. It only can be transformed. And I am here for the transformation. And that's a part of the growing pains. That is a part of all of the growing pain. And that's why I'm going to teach the numerical value of the words growing pain. And I'm going to show you the angle numbers of the words growing pains and how important it is to be able to handle your growing page. Many of you out there are growing spiritually. Our children are still growing physically. Our people there's still people that's growing mentally. Some people are growing backwards. That's why they're even feeling more pain. They're physically destroying themselves. You know what I'm saying? And stay focused, And again, like I said, I don't like trolls. I don't like people that's disrespectful. And that's what I do, is keep moving people that are disrespectful to me in any way, because I don't bother nobody and I don't want people to bother me. And I stay focused on what I'm doing. So, you gotta keep it moving. Whatever is happening, keep it moving. Whatever's happening in your life, and don't let people hold you back. Nobody can hold me back, and that's why I do what I do. I do numerovation, and my numerovation helps people to be better. And if you're not willing to be better, then leave me alone. If you're not willing to be better, leave Ra'aku alone. If you're not willing to be better, leave Aquarius Maximus alone. If you're not willing to be better, leave Lloyd Strayhorn alone. If you're not willing to be better through the modalities that we have to offer, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Because we're not bothering anyone, and I'm not allowing anyone to bother me. See where I'm at? Look, you see my backyard? You think I got time to be playing games with people? I got no time to be playing games. You know what I'm saying? I don't live extravagantly. I live respectfully in accordance to nature from my perspective and what helps me out. So it's all about working things out and going through your growing pains to help make sure you become a better person. And if people are trying to troll you in any way, family, put them in the block party and forget about them. Let them become building blocks of trolls in their own realm and in their own mind. The word trolling adds up to a 44. And as much as that is a positive number of allowing the universe and trusting in the universe, 44 on its negative has a mental disposition that can lead them to depression if they're not allowed to troll you or disrespect you. So be very careful of allowing people to troll you in any way, because trolls is a part of the growing pains also, and they are also going through their own growing pains. That's what I've realized over these years. They're going through their own growing pains. They're going through their own trauma of people that hurt them and information that they may not agree with and all that kind of stuff. Hey, come see, come saw. They should troll the people that stole them from different land masses or put them in colonial colonization. That's the people they should really troll. But they like a lot of our people like to troll our own, and that's not conducive and that's not helpful to anybody. So as I'm looking into the sun, yeah, you see that black corona. When you look deep into the sun, you see that black corona. And I try to keep my energies up by looking into that sun and getting my downloads, because my dreams have been very interesting lately and very important. And I noticed that probably everybody's out there, a lot of people that are on that conscientious road, their dreams are becoming more powerful by the moment. And I'm sure that all of you are going to go through your growing pains, both physically and spiritually. And it's all right. Allow yourself to go through the growing pains. Put like KT and various other people speak about grounding. Put your feet in that dirt. I'm putting my feet in the dirt. And even when I don't put my feet in the dirt, I put it in my hemp shoes, which is connected to the earth. And I just walk this earth, man. So I got a nice t-shirt from the new Black Wall Street at Stonecrest. I don't live too far from there in Stonecrest. And the shirt says, heavy on the self-love. Heavy on the self-love, baby. I'm about that. Heavy on the self-love. Heavy on the self-love. Be heavy on your self-love, man. Be heavy on your self-love. Believe that. Be heavy on it. I got this shirt from the new Black Wall Street. All Black-owned businesses in there. I got this from Sister Karma's booth. Sister Karma and Baba Saj's booth. So big up to all of them in that area, all of them in the food area, all of the people like Sister Janine St. Louis, whom I interviewed, who was the wife of the great Hashim and Zinga, who I interviewed. Karma, Sister Karma, I've interviewed on my show before. Big up to Jeff, Brother Jeff, the promoter that sells Brother Rich's t-shirts. He sells the I Can Do Magic t-shirt. Make sure y'all come out on March the 9th. I'll be there giving out flyers and sharing flyers with the Professor Smalls event coming into Atlanta. So that's going to be off the hook. Y'all need to fly in or just come on in and be a part of it. It's 2 days. One is going to be a public one. The other one is going to be a private one. Only 33 people is allowed. I'm trying to see if I can fit 44 people in there, but right now it's only 33 people allowed, because I know people like last minute. Professor Smalls is a living legend. Y'all know he went through a sickness recently, so I want to make sure I catch him before anything happened to our brother, and make sure I give him his donation and his honorarium that he requires for that event. So even if you can't make it, make sure you could. I might do a live stream for the public one, but the private one, that's strictly private. Private. No holds bar, no videotaping, no audio taping. We checking things as people coming in, and we're gonna let Professor Smalls rip. I'm gonna open up, and I'm gonna have a sister do a libation for that, and we're gonna let Professor Smalls do his thing, in respect to what's going on in this world. All right, so, and him as an elder. Like they used to say in the Bible theology, the elders are for counsel and the young men and women are for war. The women can handle the spiritual war, the men can handle the physical war. And sometimes sometimes both of them doing the same thing, both of them are doing the same thing, but the older men and women need to be of counsel. They shouldn't be out on this road and be on a street fighting with us. We need the counselors in the background And we need to protect the council, just like they did in the Matrix, protecting the council. That's how you do it. You protect the council. The council is the one that disseminates the information. And yes, we might have disagreements, but yes, we got to find a common ground between the elders and the youth so we'll understand what this, because everybody can't say, and one thing I realized, everybody can't say that all the elders failed us. All the elders didn't fail us. Some of us, there were some elders that sold us out while we was trying to do our thing. Every organization, there was always some elder that sold us out. But it wasn't all the elders that failed us. They did their best with what they had for that time. They really did. They did their best for what they had for that time. All we have to do is add on to it and keep it moving. All right. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming on. Remember, go to my Linktree / King Simon the Numerovator if you want to be a part of the historical visit of Professor James Smalls here in Georgia for 2 days, one at the YG Cafe. The second one will be a private one, April the 6th and April the 7th. Go to Linktree / King Simon the Numerovator. And if you want to come to the private event and the public event, you can pay for both of them and get a $10 discount, but you have to pay through PayPal only. It will be a PayPal, but you have to text me at 347-496-1022 or go to the link tree right here on my Instagram, and you'll see my number 347-496-1022, and you could pay for both of them and get a $10 discount. Once you pay for both of them, I'll make sure there's a $10 discount, and you'll be on both guest lists or paying lists for both events. So we want to make sure Professor Smalls get a good reception when he comes to Atlanta, Georgia is going to be where the public one is going to be, and in the Stone Mountain area. Not the same place that I had Ashraf Kwesi. It's a whole new different place. It's a more intimate spot in the Stone Mountain area. So I'm just letting you, if you have to come in and you want to stay in a hotel or Airbnb, I'm letting you gauge between Atlanta and Stone Mountain. That's where you should stay, in Atlanta, between Atlanta and Stone Mountain. There's a hotel in the Stone Mountain area. There's hotels, there's Country House, there's Comfort Inn all over the place. There's Airbnbs all over the place. If you're coming in for April 6th and 7th, make sure you have a hotel in between Atlanta and Stone Mountain. Even if you stay in Atlanta, it's 20 to 25 minutes, depending on traffic, to get to Stone Mountain anyway. So if you're coming into Atlanta, it is what it is. Big up to Elisabeth Carson. What's up, Elisabeth? I just shouted out y'all thing. Thank you for sending me that link and saying that I was, that more than likely I can be nominated for that particular that thing. So thank you very much, Elisabeth. Big up to Official Sexy Spirit TV. What's up, lady? Elisabeth, how you doing? And big up to my man, Forbidden Knowledge, all the time. Both of y'all could come on here if y'all want to talk about it real quick. Y'all let me know. If y'all want to come on, just request and I'll let y'all come on in. Both of y'all could come on in and talk about the Conscious Awards Part 2, because we're going to tear it up. We're going to tear it up. It's going to be a fun time, so any one of y'all could come on if y'all want to come in and join me on the live real quick while I'm sitting in the backyard staying warm. Look at, you see my t-shirt, heavy on the self-love, man. That's what it's all about. And big up to Billy and Elisabeth that's on here. They've been very heavy on their self-love and what they do and how they do things, man. So again, if they want to come on, they're always welcome to come on and join. If they want to make a request, they can come on and have some fun with me real quick. Let's talk about that Conscious Awards Part 2, because we're going to have a good time over there like we did last time. I don't know what capacity I'll be holding it down this time, but y'all got to let me know. And but I definitely going to request in 3. Oh, you want to request in 3 minutes? Okay, I'll stay on. But it's I was speaking about the importance of going through our pains and our growing pains. And a lot of people go through their growing pains, both spiritually and physically. I've gone through my growing pains, both physically and spiritually, and gone through my growing pains with family, friends, associates, mothers of my children, going through my growing pains, and they're going through their growing pains. So a lot of people got to realize that we're all going to go through our growing pains. There's nothing wrong with going through our growing pains as long as you're willing to level up, lay a firm foundation for what you're going through at that particular time, especially when it deals with growing pains. And don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to go, because I'm not afraid to grow. To tell you the truth, I'm not afraid to grow, and I'm not afraid to keep on learning. That's one thing I've learned how to do. Keep on learning. Be willing to keep on learning. I'm going to share this on my YouTube channel. I'm going to share it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to share it on all my platforms because I need to do that, you know. And big up to Billy and Elisabeth Carson for the great things that they're doing on their side, and helping us all to be accountable and a part of the solution. You know, a lot of people want to be trolls. You know, you had a troll on here earlier talking all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, look, man, I got no time for that, man. I'm a grown man. You want to talk to me, you either text me or call me. That's one thing I'm about. I'm not into internet beefs. I'm not into Instagram beef. I'm not into arguing with people. I don't do that. I don't do that. Y'all don't see me though. And people say, "Oh, he don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke." I don't smoke. That's why I don't need the smoke. If I'm gonna do any smoking, it's gonna be like the indigenous people did to alert the others of what's happening out there in them streets. And that's how I smoke. I don't want to smoke with my own people and on negative bull crap. I don't do that. You see, I'm sitting out here in the sun just taking in and letting my hair grow. Look at my hair. This hair is growing with less gray. Matter of fact, my gray usually turns back into red and then becomes black again. It happens all over my body. I don't know where I got that from. It's ancestral. But this is because of less stress. This is because of less stress. And when you stress too much, that's when your hair don't grow. And it's no bald spot, nothing. No bald spot. My hair is growing and it's longer than you think. Look at that. You see that? It's longer than you think. It's much longer than you think because I didn't stress. And yes, I use coconut oil in my hair. I make sure I wash it regularly and make sure I oil it down with the batana oil and the coconut oil and all these type of oils to make sure it's growing. And then I'll make it lay out dry for a while, and I'll cover it at night so critters don't try to climb up in it, spiders and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very intentional. Eat a lot of avocados because avocado leaf is good. Avocados is good for your hair growth too. Eating a lot of avocados and organic avocados. Let me make sure we're clear on that. Organic avocados. And just taking, like I said, the batana oil that Mr. G and KT promotes. Again, make sure y'all vote for me for the Conscious Awards. The Conscious Awards. All Healing Hands. What's up, brother? Big up to my brother, All Healing Hands. Adam, the whole crew. Big up to y'all, man, for what you're doing. Let me see. I think Forbidden Knowledge is requesting. Okay, let's see what's happening. Uh-oh. They let's see who's coming on. Let's see if he came on. Let's see.
King Simon.
What's up, my brother?
All right, man. Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's all good, man. All good. Yeah, we wanted to hop on sooner, but we were inside of a loud restaurant, so now we just got back in the car. We just took a quick lunch break.
Well, I was talking about growing pains and how people should grow spiritually and physically through these pains. And, when you popped on, I was talking about the Forbidden Knowledge thing. And then thank Elisabeth and you for sending me that link. So I know that I'm probably going to be nominated, hopefully, for this thing.
Congratulations.
What up, though?
Yeah, man. You're nominated. You had a lot of votes in there. Nominated for TV host. Obviously, what is the show? How to calculate your destiny on Forbidden Knowledge TV. You had a lot of votes, which got you into the nomination category. So it's 5 people in each category now.
Yes, sir.
And now we're going to release all the information in a few days so that people can start voting out of those 5. And then based on those votes, that'll be the person that will win the Conscious Award, which will be this year, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. There's a whole weekend event this time.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Whatever capacity y'all need me for. I did the carpet the last time. I had fun. And you know, man, wherever y'all need me, I'm there to help out. And definitely send me all the promotional stuff so I can start sharing it and promoting it. And you know how we do. This is all a teamwork, makes the dream work, you know?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And congratulations, man, because you earned it. Because that show is one of the best shows on Forbidden Knowledge TV.
Oh man, thank you very much, Billy. Billy, and you know, you Forbidden Knowledge 4 is one of my numbers, just like it's one of your numbers. So
absolutely.
So I'm proud. I'm proud of both of you, the Carsons. I can't wait till that television show come out, the Carsons, because I know it got to come out.
It's coming soon.
Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's just like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I need y'all to take out them guns and be showing them how to shoot and all of that. I need to see all of that. Elizabeth, what's up, Elizabeth? What you up to?
What's up, King Simon? How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey.
Good. I'm good. This Aquarius, man, we on fire this year. Don't worry about it. We on fire.
I feel it. Don't you?
Oh yeah, I've been feeling. That's why I'm sitting out here in the sun, relaxing.
Yes.
I gotta intake and do my little solar gaze here and there to make sure that I understand the mission. And I'm on a mission right now to keep this numerovation to a whole nother level. That's what I'm on a mission for, man. You know, but I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you and Billy, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Billy and the family and everybody. I'm proud of all of y'all, man. So keep on doing what y'all doing, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate it. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, man. This is great.
Hey, y'all gave away the car. I found. I seen that y'all gave away the car. So a nice process.
Yeah, we gave away the car. Yeah, a guy named Anthony Wall. Anthony Wall in Colorado won the car.
Woo!
Yeah, so
man,
he's very happy.
Uh-oh.
I asked him. We got him on the phone live during the giveaway, and I said to him, "What are you going to do with the car?" And he said he's going to trade it in for his dream car because his dream car is so expensive. He don't have the down payment money, but now he'll have the down payment money because the value of that car is so high. It'll probably cut the cost of his car in half. He wants to buy a Lexus convertible. He said.
Okay.
So now he'll be able to go get that and have a normal car payment because he's putting so much down because of that trade-in.
And let me tell y'all something, family. When they do these things, they send the money for needy people. He does a lot of giveaways. I went to Billy's old house. He was giving away all of his clothing to needy people. And he gave away books. I sent books for him to give away to needy people in prison. Yeah. Billy is a giver, family. Billy is a real giver. That's why when people try to troll and do all the stuff, I tell people that word trolling adds up to a number 44. Although the positive of the 44 is trust in the universe, the negative is the mental health problems that they may go through. Yeah. And they're trolling. They don't realize even the words have meaning and what you're doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you, and I'm going to be teaching on growing pains. And briefly, let me ask you, what was your growing pains from when you was a child to now? What was some of the growing pains that you had to endure, real quick?
I would say probably some of the growing pains, dealing with having to be the oldest and be the one that was always in charge. Initially, when you get that kind of responsibility, you're still like, well, I don't want to be the parent and the sibling, Yeah. So it takes a little bit of a toll on you mentally, and it kind of wears you down, and it gives you a lot of frustration. And then that frustration, you take it out in different ways.
Right.
But eventually, I accepted my role. That was a role that I had. I finally accepted that role.
Right.
That was April calling me, my daughter. Yeah, I accepted the role, man, and but that was one of the growing pains. So figuring that out, and then finding my place, in school and social settings was another growing pain that I had to go through because I was kind of awkward in the beginning, and it was hard, and a lot of people wanted to pick on me because I didn't have the clothing, I didn't have the style, and everything else.
Right.
And figuring out my place and how to navigate the social atmosphere, how to befriend people, how to, network and things like that. Yeah. It took a little bit of time as well. I had some growing pains with that as well.
Billy, I want to say, when I read the first part of your book, Woke Doesn't Mean Broken, you gave that tribute to your father. It brought tears to my eyes because I know you told me what happened and all that stuff that been through with your pops. And for you to even still give him that tribute. And I gave it to my father, although he was in and out. I gave a tribute to my father and my mother because I realized if you don't heal those things and grow through those things, then it will still it can metastasize and become something like a disease in your body. And you got to let, man. So I'm proud of you. And then, of course, Elizabeth being adopted and what she went through in her life, man. I'm proud of her. I know she's driving. I'm not going to bother you, Elizabeth. Next time we're going to talk about it. And I don't want a number 5 driving and then talking too much. I want y'all to focus.
No. Don't do that.
I love y'all, I love y'all that much. So, yeah. But Elizabeth knows, she knows the deal. And I'm gonna show my love, but thank y'all very much, man, for coming on and being the great people that y'all were from the very first time that I met you and then meeting Elizabeth. Y'all has just been true blue all the time. And yeah, tears are coming to my eyes because it's real. It is real.
Man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. And we're gonna shoot season 2 very soon. We're gonna get with you and coordinate the whole thing. We got to get season 2 underway for your TV series.
I'm ready, man. I want to really promote my numerovation this time, man, because it's really that's the new word, man. Numerology is it's just the study of numbers, but numerovation is about motivating them with the numbers.
I love it. I love it. It's going to happen. It is done.
It's done. That's right. That's right. Thank you, man. And call your daughter back. Tell her I said greetings, all right? All right.
Thank you. I will, man. Peace. Love you, man. Peace.
Much love. Peace. I love y'all, man. Thank you. All right. Now you see who that was. Make sure y'all follow me now. You see Billy Carson. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Partnership does matter. Yeah, man. Those people, those two are real deal. I am so in love with their partnership, their tenacity, their growth. And their numbers match. Elizabeth's number is the 514 and Billy's numbers is the 415. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. In numerology, their power numbers is exactly similar to each other. It's just that Billy's don't start with the 4 and then the 1 and then the 5, and then Elizabeth starts with the 5 and then starts with the 4 and then the 1 and starts with the 5 and then the 1 and then the 4. So you can't mix this stuff up, man. It's so good to see them work and do what many couples are aspiring to be. Those are the type of couples we want to aspire to be. You might not go to that level of them, but if you want to go to that level or you want to stay in a nice, a moderate level, then that's how it has to work. Communication is key. Communication is key. So, thank y'all very much for tuning in, and please follow me. Please vote for me on the Forbidden Knowledge Network. Vote for me for the new television show and what I'm doing. We're gonna do the second season. They always gonna hook me up. They always take care of me. So we have no problem circulating energy to each other. So that's how it works. I bought his books and he bought my books. He surprised me and had my books in his house before I even got there, his older house. And I was like, whoa. Again, I've been bought his book and took it to that event that Brother Rich produced. So it's so beautiful. And remember, on the 9th, we'll be at Brother Rich's party as he's releasing his Black Magic, the trilogy, the last one. For the last time, he's not going to do Black Magic anymore. Not the platform. He's not going to do that the Holy Ghost anymore. And he's going to do a party release on the 9th. So we're going to be with Brother Rich on the 9th. A lot of us going to be there. Aquarius Maximus, myself, Raul Cool, Brother Red Pill, Blue Pill. I don't know if Billy going to try to fly in and have some fun with us that night, but it's going to be a powerful night. Dr. B is actually doing a drum ceremony. I'm going to be right there helping to assist and bring him on and have some fun. So it's going to be a powerful, powerful event. Make sure, again, y'all go to Forbidden Knowledge TV or forbiddenknowledgetv.com or forbiddenknowledge.com or anything Forbidden Knowledge is Billy Carson's thing, and you can actually vote for me for the number one TV show or whatever on the category, the TV show category on Forbidden Knowledge, because I know people like to learn the numbers, and numbers are very intriguing to people because some people are afraid of numbers, but I let people, don't be afraid of numbers. Embrace them, and like Dr. B would say, allow them the interpretation of them to guide you and take you to where you got to go. Although you have full control, numbers are not here to control you. They're here to guard you. They're here to guide you, like I said on the television show. They're not here to control you. They're here to guide you. so you can navigate better, so you can be in the best place at the best time and move forward on the highest and vibratory level that you can get to. You know, people are sending questions and all that. My brother, how was the road ahead getting to where you are today? The road was rough. That was a question that the brother just asked. Thank you for that question. Cool Me 400. My brother, how was the road ahead getting to where you are today? The road is rough, but what I did along the road is have fun on the road. I mean, I treated that road, as much as I was going through, you know, suicidal thoughts and all that, I treated that road like it was a carnival in Trinidad or a carnival on Eastern Parkway. I dip on the road, chipping on the road. I dip on the road, boy, dip on the road, lad, dip on the road, lad. That's me. I'm chipping on the road no matter what I'm going through, a relationship with my children, with my mother, with my father. I'm still laughing and chipping on the road and just chipping on the road. Anybody that's from Trinidad or the Caribbean know what chipping on that road is. I was chipping on the road. So the road can be rough, but you got to learn to chip and enjoy the road, because the road is always going to be there. The road is always going to be there. Believe that. The road is always going to be there. So enjoy the road.
I love him. He's family. And he has one of the top shows on the Forbidden Knowledge TV network, actually.
Right.
So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't.
Yeah, this show is called, it was really based on numerovation. It's a numerology show, and it's called How to Calculate Your Destiny.
Yes. By
King Simon. He's the host of the show. The show has done so well, we're now getting ready to start working on filming season 2. All right, so King Simon, one of the top shows on Forbidden Knowledge TV, streaming TV platform.
Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are mere fragments from the periphery of the African cultural and spiritual system. And so I'm still making that statement that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are fragments from the periphery of the African spiritual and cultural system.
The legend Professor James Smalls with special guests Destiny Pendarvis and Tassili Ma'at. Get your tickets at Linktr.ee/King Simon the Numerovator. Get them now. It's the Numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now.